Your Body, Peace and Harmony here with you here today. How to stop judging yourself after exposing the narcissist and psychopath. Chances are you feel pretty down, depressed, disappointed, discouraged after exposing the narcissist. You feel upset with yourself that you had been strung along for so long and that you're now just realizing it. And maybe, a lot of your previous intuitions, are now coming to fruition. You're now, things are starting to fit together for you, and you're starting to get back on your feet, but you're still crawling. This is a beginning stage of healing. You have to crawl before you can walk, and you have to walk before you can run. So it's just the natural stage of progression and growth when healing after experiencing this type of abuse. And I want you to realize that there's going to be, some down, depressing feelings. It's going to feel a little bit dark. Dark meaning a descent, a depression, which means deep rest, which means, you're kind of coming down. You're no longer going up that same tree. You're no longer going along that same path. You're coming down. You're sitting on the sidelines a little bit. You're coming down. You're coming to a state of realization and lessons learned. And, we all have lessons to learn in life. And so this is a big one for you. So this is a lesson learned. You definitely want to get organized with your healing and just start writing out your lessons learned and, what you will no longer tolerate in your life, because this will start to help create the foundation and boundaries that you need, for life, that maybe you didn't get these lessons earlier. It's very interesting. We're not really taught about these sort of situations in school or in our family. And until we experience something, then we have to start picking up the tools for learning how to handle this, which really goes for a lot of areas in life. So, don't be so concerned if you're feeling kind of down, on your own. This is, you're coming into a state of rest, which means you're reassessing things, you're processing things. Don't be alarmed, but make this a real, true, nurturing time for yourself. Nurturing meaning surrounding yourself with comforting things, nice things, positive things, happy things, and that goes for all your senses. The foods that you eat, try to eat some fruit, veggies, things with some active enzymes in it that are going to give you some nutrition. Sugar is not a nutritive item, so you don't really want to start doing a lot of sugar because it really just kind of upsets your system, and your adrenals are already going through enough. Your adrenal system is what's kind of activated when you're going through a lot of stress, emotional stress. And for people who have very hectic lifestyles, the adrenals are constantly on overload, and you need to be able to reduce the stress in your life and kind of like hibernate a little bit, because the adrenals, it's just like, here I go with my analogies, but if you were to see, you're out camping and you see a bear in the woods, it's like walking up to your campsite. You'd have this shot of adrenaline. That's your adrenal system that's alerting you, danger, danger. Okay, it's natural. It's part of being a human that we have this. It's like we know when we're in danger, and being with a narcissist or psychopath, we've discovered that there's something kind of dangerous here. This is not good stuff. So the adrenals are going to be activated, and if they're activated for a long period of time, a chronic period of time, we can experience what's called adrenal fatigue, which means the hormone where the body is trying to put out is insufficient to the amount of stress that we're getting. So there's an imbalance. In other words, we encounter some stress, the adrenals are putting out the hormone cortisol, and there's another hormone that's put out. It escapes me right now. But these two that are working to counteract the stress, basically the adrenal glands become worn out, and then they fatigue, and we start to feel tired, depressed, etc. Muscle cramping, all that good stuff. So, don't be alarmed by this, and needing to rest, and also, as well as, comforting yourself, would definitely recommend, keeping a laser focus on your healing right now. it might need to become a full-time job, taking care of yourself. So absolutely, I get that. And you need to recover a sense of foundation and redirection in your life. And that can be done with working the tools that we've established in the recovery notebook, resetting your goals, your desires for yourself, how you want to be, things you want to do, have, and become, tackling the things that you've been procrastinating on, and also, realizing your life lessons. And this will become a very valuable notebook for you. And also, I would recommend, to look at some of your patterns and stop judging yourself, stop being overly critical, and give yourself more love. So it sounds really strange, judge less, love more. Really start to put that into your mantra and how you're conducting your life. And I think you're going to see some great results from that internally, and also kind of getting back to that innocence that you were at before you experienced this narcissistic or psychopathic abuse. And if this is your parent, if the narcissist or psychopath is your parent, it's very, you have to realize that you contain a natural, authentic innocence, a true love of life, a true connection to life and beauty and joy and your true internal worth. So work at kind of reconnecting to that, and we're going to get into this in future videos of how to reconnect with your sense of innocence before this person is signed all sorts of untrue guilt and criticism and harsh judgment of you. So work the tools, keep the focus, and take it easy, and little by little you're going to come to results and a sense of healing and wholeness. Peace and harmony with you here today. Please share and subscribe for more great tools, videos, and discussions, and make it a beautiful day.